What's up everyone, it's Tony G23 here on F1 2014 with a 2015 mod installed, and I do like this mod, it's quite nice. And Bad Team ID. That is a cool name for a team. We're going to be doing a career season on F1 2014. But who are we going to pick? That should really say Honda. Hang on, I've got an idea. So yeah guys, we're using a McLaren Honda for this season. We are using a selection of F1 2015 mods. You can find them all on Race Department, but I'm just really using a sort of collection of mods. So no, and the list is so long I can't really list them in the description, I'm sorry. But yeah, we're in the garage. I'm really looking forward to doing this. For those of you who are wondering what happened to the previous series on my channel, F1 2013 Classic Career, that is on a break at the moment. I'm not sure whether to proceed with that or whether you guys want to see more of F1 2015 modded gameplay. Look at Alonso and his smug face. I should also really explain that we will be starting last for every race in this series. So we're just going to go to track now. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing this race today. I mean, I've always wanted to do a proper career mode because I've never done one on my channel. But then again, my channel's quite a small channel, so for some time I never really thought of doing it. But now I really think I should. And for those of you who are asking, well, why don't you get 2015? You can do this on 2015. Yes, that's true, but the problem is I've got several problems really. Number one, the F1 2015 game is so glitchy. Number two, I'm not sure it would run on my PC. And number three, even if it did run on my PC, there is no career mode, and I like driving as myself, to be honest, not as another driver. But we are now underway in Australia, so we get a pretty poor start. We're being beaten by Manor cars. That's how bad a start we got. Coming into the first corner, we made up 2 positions, but we immediately go back down to last. Now we're having to take it easily on the first lap because we have realistic damage as well, so just for that extra bit of spice. But we're going to dive it down the inside of all these cars, and we're up to 10th position from 20th. That is a brilliant start. We're up to 9th as we overtake our teammate around the outside. Our teammate this year is Fernando Alonso, not Jenson Button. Saying that, we're gonna, yeah, we got it up the inside of Raikkonen there for 8th position. So it's been a very good start actually for us. I didn't think we'd get such a good start like this. We are using professional difficulty because I find expert too fast for me in this car. But saying that, Raikkonen is all over the back end of our car, and when he go down the inside he backs out of it, and rightly so, because I would not like to overtake on that corner. But looking at the mini-map, it looks like our teammate has overtaken him. Alonso has overtaken his former teammate for 9th position, so this is really good for McLaren Honda. A really good start indeed. So providing we can keep it like this, we should be able to get a good points haul today for our championship. So just coming through here to complete the end of the first lap. The front 7 cars are starting to pull away from us. It's a 3.2 second gap up front. It's only like 1 second gap back to Fernando Alonso, our teammate. So I don't know, we're going to keep it in standard because the Honda engine, as you know in real life, this mod was designed to be as real life as possible. So the Honda engine is quite gutsy compared to the other engines, so we won't switch into rich mix just yet. But saying that, I am a lot faster than the AI in the first sector. Look, we've closed the gap from 3 seconds to just under 1 second. That is how quick I am through the first sector compared to the AI. The other two sectors, I'm not on par with them, but you need more proof than that. That's me pushing quite hard, so in fact too hard really. I lock up and I go off, and because of that, Massa's able to pull away, Alonso's able to catch up, so that wasn't really good on my part, to be honest. So because no matter how bad the McLaren Honda is in this game, I'm still going to try and drag it up through the order, because, well, if you remember in my classic car career, I actually was racing for McLaren Honda, and, well, I do support McLaren. If you're a keen follower of my channel, you will know I do support McLaren Honda. Not McLaren Honda, just McLaren in general. I supported them when they were Mercedes as well, so when they were Mercedes engines. So that was the second lap done. We didn't really make many inroads on the second lap. We didn't really move up any places, but we didn't lose any, which is good. So so that's the third corner. So this first sector, I am really quick compared to the AI. I mean, look how much I've gapped Alonso by. That's got to be about a second or so. And we go a little deep there. We missed the apex on the rights there, so we may have lost a little ground there to Felipe Massa in the Williams. The Williams is based off your normal Williams 2014 chassis. I didn't opt for the Mercedes chassis because I just think that looks rubbish. So strangely, we moved the brake bias to the rear because we keep locking the fronts ever so slightly, and Alonso's all over the back of us now. I mean, he's like half a second. There he is. So coming down this the back straight here, there's a front wing off, and I don't know, was it Massa's or something? It looks to be Felipe Massa's front wing because he's going really slowly. Alonso trying to go around our outside, but he finds himself blocked by Massa. We're going to hug the inside line, and we keep the position. It was Massa's front wing. He's going in the pits, but Alonso's going to try and come through on our inside. Me and Alonso, we both have the DRS. It's side by side on the start finish straight. I mean, look at it, a bit of touching of the wheels there, but Alonso brakes really early for the first corner, and Raikkonen comes past around the outside. I mean, look at this. Look how close it is. I mean, I'm sorry, Alonso, about that. I mean, I really am. But lap 6, Sebastian Vettel in the Ferrari sets the fastest lap of the race, a 1:33.3. Our fastest lap in the McLaren is a 1:35.1. So that's more than a second slower. And saying that, cars are now starting to make their pit stop, and that is Lewis Hamilton in front of us in the Mercedes, and I don't see any way how we're going to be able to keep up with the Mercedes, but we're going to try anyways, because once again, look how much we closed on him in the first sector. And I think that's a Manor car up ahead. So is it, I don't know, either be Will Stevens or Roberto Merhi. And Hamilton gets past him very easily. It's Merhi, and he wasn't making it easy for us. The door was shutting, and we have to basically barge our way through there. And we've lost quite a bit of ground to Hamilton now. But one lap later, we haven't really made any difference. So what we're going to do is we're going to come into the pits a lap earlier than our scheduled stop to get these prime tyres off our car. And get onto the option tyres, sort of like an overcut, because most of the cars have already made their pit stop anyways. So we're coming into the pits. It's a very decent stop there by McLaren. There's a Force India coming into the pits as well. It's Sergio Perez, and we're in 4th position at the moment. But we've lost that to a few cars, so we've got to get it back up to racing speed now on our option tyres, and well, that's not really helping us at all. Ricciardo is now in front of us, Massa is now behind us, but we are in 7th. Is a podium a certainty? No, it's not. I don't think we'll be having a podium here today. we've got 2 laps of fuel extra. Well, it was 3 laps now, but we're going to switch it up. But we switched it up into rich mix, so we're going to chase after Ricardo, and providing we're very brave on the brakes here, and we just are a little bit of contact, but not so much. We were able to get away with that, but that was almighty brave on the brakes there from that far back. And we go purple in the first sector, so provided we can keep this pace up, we should be able to get 4th. 3rd, I don't know. So Nico Hulkenberg into the I don't know what turns these are. Turns 7 and 8, I'm not sure. But along this long curved back straight, we're still going purple. It's 0.6 of a second to Hulkenberg. I'm going to use the slipstream. I'm going to try and use it to our gain. And providing we're also brave on the brakes here, Hulkenberg left the door open, and we will take that position. We will take 5th from you. Thank you, Hulkenberg. So, I don't know. Bottas, I think that is Bottas, looks to be. So, provided we can get past him, and then we can take a look at what the gap is from 4th to 3rd. We're going to try for a podium. But then again, just saying that, we go purple. We set the fastest lap of the race, a 1:32.6 from us in the McLaren here, which is marginally faster than Vettel in the Ferrari. So we're really pushing now, trying to get as many points as we can, and sizing up Bottas, and we're going to go through a dive bomb here, which we do, and we do so to great effect. He tried to hold it around the outside, but wasn't able to make the move stick. We've gone purple again in the first sector, and it looks like we're about to go purple again. We do, but the gap is 17 seconds, and to make up 17 seconds in 2 laps, or what, you'd need a miracle. I mean, I don't think we'll be able to do that. So if we can, try and push for it, but we'll try and hold on to 4th position. As I've said, we've gone faster again, and coming on to lap 14, we've gone faster again, a 1:31.7. How is this car doing it? I have absolutely no idea. I mean, this is on professional difficulty. It's what I'm comfortable with. I can race with the AI, but they're not so quick that they just leave me behind. So, coming on to the final lap of the race, we weren't able to make any inroads. We got the gap down to Rosberg, who lost out to Hamilton. We got the gap down to Rosberg to 8 seconds. So, the gap back to Bottas is 14, but I think we will just hold on. I think we will just come home in 4th. I mean, there's nothing else we could do. We gave it all we got. Sebastian Vettel has won the race. Then the 2 Mercedes are going to come 2nd and 3rd. But what a turnout for us in the McLaren. That's 4th place.
To the season. Congratulations.
Thank you, engineer. Yes, 4th place gives us 12 points in the championship. Sebastian Vettel, Lewis Hamilton, Nico Rosberg are your top 3. The DNFers were Max Verstappen, Will Stevens and Pastor Maldonado. Pastor really not a surprise, to be honest. So yes, that's very good. Our teammate there in 12th place, just missing out on the points. So in the championship, it'll basically be a rerun of the race results. So Sebastian Vettel, Lewis Hamilton, Nico Rosberg are your top 3. We're in P4 with the 12 points we collected from this race. In the constructors, Mercedes AMG lead the way, followed by Scuderia Ferrari, Martini Williams Racing in 3rd place, and McLaren Honda in 4th position. If you guys, if you enjoyed this video, let me know if you want to see more F1 2014 modded career mode, let me know in the description, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Goodbye.